Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Chris, and as the name implies, I am the comic book guy. So, what is this channel mostly about? Well, it's obviously about comics, as the name implies, but it's about so much more. I'm going to be talking about action figures, video games, different things like that. When I say video games, I mean retro games, because I don't get so much into the newer games now just because A, they don't appeal to me. I'm a side scroller, smash them, beat them up kind of guy. I love those games, but they don't make them anymore. So, this will be about that. I'll also be going around and recording and logging what we're doing in this room here. This is the Danger Room. It's our man cave that me and my son were putting together right now. Right now, basically, we've got a futon. So, and we just got this futon, and I'll tell you guys how we got it in a later video because we didn't pay any of our actual cash for it. We did put a little time into getting it, but that was about it. So, and that's the way I do a lot of things that's going to be in the collection as I curate it. We're going to be adding it by getting deals and flips and things like that. So, be showing that off. But mainly, a lot of what the show is going to be about is me logging my journey to finish Uncanny X-Men. That is the comic book series that I loved as a child. I actually started with the 1991 X-Men, but I soon found Claremont, and the rest is history. So we're going to finish that out. But yeah, as we go along, we're going to be putting that in order, and I'll update that regularly as I get issues in. And what we want to do with that is, when I get an issue in, it goes into the collection, regardless of condition. And then I go ahead and I log that into my database and stuff like that. And so when I find a better copy of it through buying a collection or something, or a deal that I come across, I will go ahead and replace that one, and I'll trade off the other issue, sell it, or if it's just a issue that's not worth anything, I'll just donate it to somebody. Next, not a necessary thing, but something that I'm going to do if it comes up, is I'm going to collect both the newsstand edition and the direct edition. Now, as long as I have one of those copies in my collection, I will consider it a complete run. But as a long-term project, that's something that I'll be adding. And I'll also be, updating the condition as we go along too. But that will only come after the run is complete. Like, that's an afterthought. If any of the issues get updated before that, it was just pure coincidence. Another thing I'll be looking is for like the Pressman board game books. Those will go in the collection, but those aren't necessary for completing the run. They're only for completing the completionist side of it that's in me, and some of the later variant covers before the end of the series. So we'll be doing that. I'll also be updating. I'm doing Harbinger, the original series that Valiant did back in the 90s. Really into that series, so I've been picking up comics out of the dollar bin and things like that. So we've got that going on. Another series that I collect right now, as it's an ongoing series, is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from IDW. I missed out like the first, so many issues. I only got in around issue 30 something-ish. So I've been trying to collect what was before that, and then I realized there was just a crap ton of variants, but there's no way I can get those. So as long as I can complete the run on that, I'll be pretty happy. But I'll pick up variants as I go too, because there's some that absolutely amazing covers. Plus, I want all the Eastman covers anyway, but those are usually the regular B cover. So a big thing there. The other run that I'm working on is Generation X. It's a great series that came out when I was a teenager. I enjoyed it. I only got to read maybe 15 issues of it as we went along. But now that, I've got a disposable income and things like that, I can actually pick up issues. And they're dirt cheap now. So, hey, I made a wise decision. I didn't pay full cover price for them. Now I can get them for $1 or less a piece. And that's great. But they're fun reads. They're not very valuable, but I'm going to complete the entire set. And one of the ways that I challenge myself by doing that one is that one I cannot buy any off the internet. I can't buy them off deals that I make through Facebook. They have to be found at comic book shops, dollar bins, flea markets, just anywhere that comics can be found. So that one's just a fun little project, and I'll be updating those through videos, because I plan to do these short videos, because I don't want to take up too much of your time, because there's actual people out there that have valuable content. Mine is more or less for me, so I find it enjoyable to keep track of how I put the runs together. And you guys may, you may enjoy it as well. If you do, that's great, and we'd love to have you around. You can subscribe and keep up with me and message me. I love chatting with different people, especially when it comes to comic books, video games, and action figures. So anyway, I've rambled on long enough. We'll go ahead and let this video stand for what it is, just an introduction. And hopefully I didn't bore you guys to death, and we'll get back, and I think I'm going to show you guys my Uncanny run that I'm working on. So peace out.